Have you ever walked away from someone feeling drained? Like the life just got pulled out of you and you can't even explain why? You replay the conversation in your head and it doesn't make sense. They didn't yell, they didn't insult you, but something about that interaction felt off. That right there is what it feels like to be quietly used. Not in a movie drama way, in a psychological way. The kind that slowly chips away at your time, your kindness, your self-worth. You start asking yourself, am I overreacting? Maybe I'm just being too sensitive. But your body already knows. That sinking feeling in your stomach, that's not weakness. It's your intuition. It's a warning sign. And once you understand what it's trying to tell you, you'll start to see the pattern. You'll see exactly who's been using you and how they've been doing it. Today, we're breaking down 5 subtle human signs someone is quietly using you, and how to stop giving your energy to people who don't deserve it. Sign 1, the conditional connection. The first sign is what I call the conditional connection. Think about the last 5 times this person contacted you. Was it just to talk or to ask? A favor, advice, money, a ride, an emotional dump. They appear out of nowhere, warm, friendly, familiar, but only when they need something. Once they get it or the crisis ends, they disappear. The texts go unanswered. The warmth turns cold. A real connection feels steady. A manipulative one is like a faucet. They turn it on when they're thirsty and off when they're done. If that sounds familiar, wait till you hear this next one. It's even subtler. Sign 2, the unequal exchange. Every healthy relationship has give and take. Sometimes you need more, sometimes they do. That's normal. But with a user, it's a one-way street. You're always the giver. They're always the taker. Think of your energy like a battery. Who in your life charges you up? And who leaves you at 10% every time? It's rarely about big things. You remember their birthday. They forget yours. You ask about their project. They don't even know you had one. You listen for an hour. When it's your turn, they suddenly have to go. Over time, that's not imbalance. It's emotional debt. You're funding their life with your energy, and your own account is overdrawn. And the worst part? They'll make you feel guilty for noticing. Sign number 3, the conversation narcissist. You know the type. You share something personal, and somehow the story always loops back to them. Pay attention. Do they ever ask follow-up questions? Do they remember what you told them last week? Or are they just waiting for their turn to talk? A user doesn't see you as a person, they see you as a mirror. You reflect their world back at them. You say, I've been struggling lately, and they reply, yeah, that reminds me of my problem. And suddenly you're counseling them again. It's draining, it's isolating. To realize someone you care about never really saw you at all. But what happens when you try to pull back and set boundaries? That's where the mask really slips. Sign 4, the boundary crusher. A no from you feels like a personal attack to them. Healthy people hear no and say, that's okay, rest up. Users hear no and say, wow, I guess I'll just do everything myself. Or worse, I can't believe you're bailing on me. I'm always there for you. That twisting feeling in your gut, that's not guilt, that's manipulation. They make you feel bad for protecting your own peace. They've trained you to believe that your worth equals your usefulness. And when guilt doesn't work, they change tactics. That's when the hot and cold cycle begins. Sign 5, the hot and cold cycle. When they want something, they're charming, affectionate, and magnetic. That's the hot phase. You feel special, chosen, seen. But once they get what they came for, the warmth disappears. Now it's cold, distant texts, short replies. You feel like you did something wrong even though you didn't. That inconsistency isn't random. It's a psychological trick called intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that makes gambling addictive. You chase that high, the hot version of them, and ignore the cold reality that it's all conditional. That cycle, the constant warmth and withdrawal, doesn't just confuse you, it trains you. It teaches you to chase affection instead of receive it naturally. And over time, you stop noticing how much you've been giving away just to feel seen. But the truth is, you don't have to keep playing that game, because awareness changes everything. If you recognized yourself in these signs, take a slow breath, because awareness is the moment the pattern breaks. You're not too sensitive. You were just surrounded by people who mistook your kindness for access. You don't have to fight or prove anything. All you need is the pause, that tiny moment between their request and your yes. That's where your power lives. And here's the truth no one tells you. When you stop overgiving to the wrong people, you make space for the right ones to find you. Your energy is sacred. Protect it like something rare, because it is. If this spoke to you, you're not alone. Share your story in the comments. Someone out there needs to hear that they're not crazy for feeling this way. And if you're ready to understand people and yourself on a deeper level, subscribe. Because next time we're diving into the psychology of emotional detachment and how to rebuild your peace from the inside out.